Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious gingerbread trifle. This thing is so easy to make. It's made up of delicious layers of crispy ginger cookies, cake, whipped cream, so there's caramel cream and regular whipped cream. This thing is melt in your mouth. It's a great make ahead of time dessert as well. And look how cute it is. I want to show you just how easy it is to make right now. Let's begin with our cookie crumble. So this is going to be the nice crispy part of the trifle. It's going to break through all those creamy layers from the creams and that delicious cakey layer from the gingerbread loaf. So this is going to add a little bit of texture. Now over here, I have some gingernut cookies. So these already smell like the holidays. We're just going to pop these into the bowl of the food processor. We're also going to add some brown sugar in there. We're going to blitz these until we reach a fine crumb. Okay, so we've reached a really nice fine crumb. These cookies, or at least the ones that I have, are quite like crunchy cookies, and they might take a little bit longer than usual softer cookies to actually blitz. So just keep at it, but make sure that you have a machine that can actually handle it, otherwise you might burn the motor. Now, I did forget to mention that I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 355 degrees Fahrenheit, because we're gonna be baking these to crispen them up even more. But before we do that, we're gonna add some butter. So I've just melted some butter on my stovetop and let it come to room temperature. We're just gonna pour that in. The butter and the sugar are actually gonna join forces to crispen these cookies up even more. So that's what those two ingredients are doing in here. Let's blitz this to coat the crumbs. Okay, so we're gonna pour this out onto a baking tray. I've lined mine with a silicone baking mat, but you can just use baking paper if you don't have one of these. We're just gonna use some clean hands to spread this around. Just make sure that everything bakes evenly. You don't have to have it super even. In fact, having some bits that are higher than others will kind of help this be a little bit on the crispier end. So this is gonna go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until you can see it's like darkening up a little bit on the sides, not burnt of course, and then you're gonna let it cool down completely. Now that this has baked and cooled, we're gonna pop it into a large mixing bowl. Now over here, I have a store-bought, yes, store-bought, gingerbread cake, and it is frosted. It doesn't matter if it's frosted, but this is all I could find. We're gonna add this into the biscuit crumb, and this is gonna be the soft bit in the crumb mixture, and then the biscuits will be the nice crispy bit. So we just want to crumble that in there. We're gonna use our spoon just to mix everything and combine it. If you see any large pieces of that gingerbread, you can just cut it with a spoon. Okay, let's set that aside and we're gonna move on to the creams. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, hit the like button because that actually helps this channel grow. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it. Turn all notifications on so that you're notified as soon as I upload a new video. That way you don't miss out. Let's get back to the recipe. So we're going to be making two different types of whipping cream in this trifle. One of them is going to be a regular whipped cream. I'm going to add some sour cream in there just to richen it up a little bit. And then the second cream is going to be a dulce de leche cream. For those of you who don't know what dulce de leche is, it's like a slow cooked sweetened condensed milk, and it kind of caramelizes and it's got a caramel flavor. So let's begin with the sour cream one. We're gonna add 450 mils of cold, heavy whipping cream in here, along with some regular sour cream. Now, if you don't have sour cream, you can use mascarpone cheese or you can use Greek yogurt. Let's add some powdered sugar in there and a good splash of vanilla extract. I'm gonna use my electric hand mixer to whip this up until we reach stiff peaks. All right, let's move on to the dulce de leche one. For the dulce de leche cream, you want to add the remaining cream into a large mixing bowl, and then you're going to add the dulce de leche in there. You're going to use your electric hand mixer to whip this up until you reach stiff peaks as well. We've got everything ready to go. Let's assemble this. So we're gonna add a layer of the cookie cake crumb at the bottom, and we're just gonna spread that around nice and evenly. I really love how dark this layer is because it helps kind of make all the different layers different colors. That's what I love, the way that this trifle looks. Now, this part is optional, but I'm gonna do it because it's the holidays and it's the season of overindulging. So I've got some Cointreau here, I think that's how you say it. I'm just gonna drizzle about a tablespoon of this on top of the crumbs. Again, completely optional. To that, we're gonna add half of the dulce de leche whipped cream. Now, you wanna spread this around as evenly as you can because, again, the really cool part about trifles is getting to see all of those layers peeking through the glass bowl. So you don't wanna get too messy and have it going up the bowl. Let's add another quarter of our cookie crumb mixture. Got a drizzle of more Cointreau. Next, we're gonna add half of the sour cream whipped cream. Add another quarter of the crumbs. Add the remaining crumbs in here. And we're just gonna finish with a couple dollops of that cream on top. This is gonna go in the fridge overnight, 6 to 8 hours, but I'm gonna leave it in there overnight. Everything's gonna get to know each other. All the flavors that are happening in here are gonna get to know each other. I'm gonna come back and show you how to finish it off. So this has been chilling in the fridge overnight. Now, I actually decided to whip up some extra cream, and I did that by adding some cream to a large mixing bowl, and I just added a splash of vanilla extract in there as well. And then I used my electric hand mixer to whip it up to stiff peaks. I've popped it into a piping bag fitted with an open star tip. You don't have to use a piping bag, but I'm feeling a little bit fancy and festive, and it's a special time of the year, so piping bag. And we're gonna pipe some swirls of that on top of our trifle, but I'm gonna unwrap this first. I have some leftover cake crumbs from the cookie mixture that I made, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. Just in the center, we're gonna grab our piping bag filled with our whipped cream, and we're just going to pipe some swirls on top of our trifle. And I have some store-bought gingerbread men here. I'm a little bit lazy this year. I didn't want to make some, but if you guys want to see me make some next Christmas, leave a comment down below and I'll make some of these. I've made them before. They're really delicious homemade, but for this one, we're just going to use a store-bought. So we're just going to place the gingerbread men, kind of wedge them into the trifle. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is one of the cutest desserts that you can put on your Christmas table this Christmas. And it's a great make ahead of time dessert as well, so you can make it the day before so you're not rushing. Pop it in the fridge, forget about it, and it's ready for Christmas Day. So the easiest way to serve this trifle is to actually take the little gingerbread men off the top and then use a large spoon. It doesn't have to be slotted, it can just be a large spoon or even a spatula, and just scoop the trifle out. Pop it on a plate. People might want a gingerbread man or not. It's absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna give it a taste right now. Perfect. It's like a melt in your mouth dessert. There's the nice layers of creaminess from the caramel cream and the sour cream, and there's the crispiness of the baked cookies and the cake. It's just a melt in your mouth dessert, guys. If you want to grab the recipe, it's in the link down below. Again, perfect make ahead of time dessert. And if you want to see more dessert recipes from me, Christmas recipes, I have more over there. Click on that video, or if you want to subscribe, not or, and hit the subscribe button and make sure you guys hit the like button as well. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line. Bye.